Hello again, this is Connie and welcome back to my channel. My friends, I wanted to share with you an update on a video that I made a few months back, and that was dealing with downsizing my purses. I've always been a person who loves purses. And for some reason, I was always updating them, always changing them, always, eventually I use one for a while and either it would, you know how it is, sometimes they don't last as well. I don't always carry, I do own Michael Kors that um, I don't really use it very often at all. I use it only if we go somewhere special or something like that. But at one point in my life, I started to have problems with my shoulder. And I think I had discussed that in the first video. So I ended up changing the sort of purse that I brought with me. But as a minimalist too, I just don't need to have that many, and I don't need to have a new purse every few months. I just really don't. So I had gotten this cute little one. I think if you watch the original video, you'll see it. Maybe I'm able to link it. But I didn't last with that one because of the fact that it opened a little bit differently, and so it just wasn't that secure. So I ended up getting something else. But first of all, I want to say that as someone who is retired, I do go out and I do things, but I don't carry as much as I used to. I used to bring lunch with me when I went to work, and I used to bring a notebook and all this stuff. I don't really carry with that anymore. I travel light, and I'm glad I do because really, as a minimalist, that's what you do. You travel light. You don't carry that much with you through life at all. So I settled actually on 3 purses, and they're all different types. And here is the first one. But before I do, let me mention that I always, when I look for a purse, some people call it bag, I always make sure that it has compartments. I like compartments. And that's because there's certain things I bring with me all the time. That's tapered down a lot, believe it or not. Usually with my what I usually bring with me is my wallet, which is sizable, but I have a smaller one too if I want to use the smaller one. It's kind of like that size. So my wallet, which has my identification, and if I need to use my debit card or whatnot, money, it has that. I bring the keys to the cars, um, which I bring both of them. So I have a couple different ones. So I bring both sets. I also will bring my comb. It's just something I've done since I was a kid. So I bring my comb. It's smaller and easier and more compact to work with than a brush. I also will bring gum or mints or gum and mints. So I do that. And I might bring a little bit of lipstick and my telephone, my cell phone. Those are the things I always have with me. Now, early on, I've always liked these. When I started to have problems with my shoulder, I liked the weight being distributed more easily, and I also like just the style of a backpack. So this is not a very big backpack. I've come down on them. I used to like the bigger ones, but I've always liked really this size, and this size has room for the keys and also a nail file, which I've had in there. So little things like that. This is a space in the front for gum that if for any reason that should fall out, you can replace gum a lot easier than you can your telephone. So it has one spot back here, which is for your items that I mentioned earlier. But I also have in here, this one I haven't been using lately, but I have a little chapstick and hand sanitizer, and also a couple, these are nice for church, and that is because if a song moves you, you know how that is. I have like old-fashioned little handkerchiefs that I like to use. So I try to, if I have room for that, I use that. So this is my backpack, and it's a favorite, and I've had it now, and this is more hand sanitizer. I've had this now for a few months, and I just haven't wanted to replace it yet, you know, and I think I'm going to use it throughout the year and maybe beyond. It's built pretty well. So I got this in Target, and I'm pretty happy with it. Here's the next one. Who doesn't like a crossbody? This crossbody is just, I just picked this up in Burlington. It's a no name, okay? So I don't really get into names anymore. I know that they last you. They're supposed to last you more if it's the more that you spend on them. But I don't know if always that's true. Because of the fact that I alternate my purses, they're not getting as much use anyway. And that this one I may want to use, I may use my backpack, so it doesn't really matter. But this one is got a bigger space here for your keys, and it's secure, you know, which is what I like about that. And here I got another compartment. You could put here your lipstick, and maybe also those handkerchiefs, and here, and also I want to add, sometimes I also bring my headphone case, so if I'm going to be walking, I like to use it. So here it is, the bigger part, and this has, I believe, a little bit of hand cream. Sometimes I carry a small hand cream, so, but still traveling light. This is still a pretty small crossbody. I liked it. It's a nice sturdy material, and it is also, the colors are more spring summer, so I like that. So this one I use it more for church and more just sometimes, but usually I use the other one. Here is the fanny pack that replaced the other one. I got this off Amazon. I love this. I really do. I've been living in this one, which is really nice. I got it off of Amazon, and it has like a strap that, yeah, you can use it as a fanny pack, but I have found that I like to use it as what they call a chest pack. Again, it's off the shoulders. It's not giving any strain to the shoulders. It's light. It's small. There's just so much you can fit into it. That's another thing I want to say. I like a small purse, but I bought sometimes purses that are not comfortable, that things don't fit into them comfortably, where you're really fighting to get out your wallet. I don't really want to have to do that when I'm going to go pay something in the supermarket. So this fanny pack, chest pack, whatnot, is of a nice material. It's clean. It's, like I said, I got it off of Walmart. Here's one of my keys. That's the Jeep. And then over here we have the other set of keys, gum, mints. This fanny pack is big enough where I can carry my wallet, which was a gift for my kids, so I want to keep it as long as I can. And I have the smaller one if I should want to. But I want to note also that if you don't want to use your wallet, it has a lot of compartments within it. It's just made that way, where you could put your credit cards and also, you know, stash a little money, your ID. I don't believe you should travel without your ID. So, and my comb. So that is my main one that I've been using, and I've had it pretty much since a little bit after I made the video. I found this one online. Now this one is a bonus. This one I only use, it's a chala, and I like it. It's also one that has a pretty long strap, just like the crossbody. You can either wear it to your side, or you can wear it behind. Just be careful. This does have also, this I will use, by the way, I'll use this one when, most of the time, when I really don't want to be bothered with a purse at all. I might be walking, I may be hiking, and I just really want to have a little room for me with my lens. Okay, I have also, it's enough room for, it has room to carry it. You can carry your money, you can carry your cards, you can carry your ID, and you can carry your phone. My phone is a Samsung 22 or something like that. So it's a sizable phone, and it fits pretty perfectly in here. Also, if you want to carry, obviously you can't carry a lot of keys, but if you have a keys, like I have one set that has a carabiner, you can hook the carabiner onto here and just make sure that's secure, but you can hook it right onto there. And then this is the one that I like to use, especially because it's got a guitar, which, as you know, I love guitars. Anyway, it comes in different, um, with different designs also. I've seen a frog and all this and other stuff. Beautiful. It's really nice. It's called Chala. I don't get any money from them. I just like that. So that is my update to that first video, just to let you know what I've been using. That is enough for me. Like I said, since I used them, they are probably going to last me a little bit longer. I don't want to be spending money on just purses all the time for the fun of it. And maybe eventually I'll sell the Michael Kors because I really don't use it. I don't know why I bought it. I think I just bought it because it was on sale, and it was beautiful. You know, I don't believe that we need to not buy something like that for ourselves. If you happen to have the money, not running up money on your credit card, you know, that will be a burden to you. But if you have the money, I don't see that anything wrong with getting something that you really like and you really want. These I really want. I really like them. They suit my purpose, and I'm happy with them. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and I want to thank you for coming and spending a little time with me. And I hope to see you again. If you like the video, please hit like. And if you have any comments or advice about that, or you're a fellow detoxer of buying purses, let me know in the comments. Thanks, and God bless you. I hope to see you again.